Excuse me, hello. I think I saw you down there and I really like your very corporate style. You look very, very serious.
Too serious, I think.
I wouldn't say too serious. You look like you're very smiley, but very, very serious outfit. Yeah, so I wanted to say hi to you on my way to the cafe. Hello everyone, Max here and welcome to another episode. In today's video I'm going to tell you exactly what to talk about when you approach a woman you meet on the street and she's a little bit shy, or she doesn't really know what to talk about, or there is a little bit of a language or a culture barrier. Do you work here?
I work in Bangkok, but a little bit far from here.
Are you like a lawyer or something?
Finance.
Okay, that's why. I was like, it's either law or finance. Sorry?
What did you say?
I was like, you are either working in law or finance.
Me or
You.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I can tell because before when I go to university, I studied law.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah, I was supposed to be a lawyer and now I am not. I have my online business now.
What kind of business?
Sorry?
What kind of your business online?
Oh, I'm selling courses and coaching. I am helping people become more confident. Yeah. You know, when I was younger, I was going to the law university in France and I wanted to do something like lawyer or detective. But then I was like, fuck this, I'm going to move to the other side of the world. But yeah. I meant to say, what are you going to do in the mall right now?
I just can maybe have food or something.
Like dinner?
Yeah, something like that.
I see. Are you out of work right now?
Yeah.
I see. Okay. I feel like I make you shy a little bit, so
Where are you from?
France.
France? Are you stay in Bangkok or travel?
Actually, I live here for 6 years. Yeah.
So you must know every people around here?
Well, I go to the meetups sometimes. Do you know meetups? It's like it's an app that organizes party, so you can go and meet people.
Speed.
It's not speed dating. It's like networking event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it's nice to go to meet people and maybe find clients and such. Yeah.
Very good. What's your name?
My name is Max.
Max?
Yes.
Okay, Max. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You have a very strong handshake. I'm just joking. What's your name again?
Yes.
Okay. I can't tell if you're younger than me or not.
You guess?
I think you're like 27 or 28.
What do you want to eat?
I want to hear 19. Anyways, I was going in the coffee downstairs to keep my work going. So I'm gonna let you go. But would you like to have coffee someday? Maybe we can talk more. Do you have like Instagram? I can add you. I'm gonna go work downstairs, but I'll text you later, okay?
Okay, have a good evening.
You too, enjoy your dinner. Bye bye. Because a lot of people watching this might think, okay, if I approach a girl and she doesn't like it, or she's not used to it, or she's not comfortable, it's a done deal and she's gonna hate me and I'm gonna bother her and I'm gonna mess up her day. It's a bad mindset. I understand when you go on Reddit, when you look online everywhere, a lot of people are going to tell you that approaching women in public is a bad thing, that it makes them uncomfortable, so on and so forth. This is wrong. There are only two kinds of people who don't like cold approach. It's men who can't do it, and women who never had a good leading man in their life that they would know intimately. And so you might say, okay, it's good and all, I don't have any problem with the concept of approaching people in public, but what do I tell them? Because it's fair to say that approaching a stranger is a little bit unusual. It's true that this is not something that most people do most of the time. So how do you go from stranger to lover? How do you go from having basically nothing to talk about because you don't know that person, to creating a conversation out of thin air? Well, first things first, I want to address that if the person you're talking to is a little bit shy, you're going to have to call that out. Because again, yes, it's unusual to talk to people in public, and if this person is not used to it, you want to be the force that's going to reassure her about the fact that there is nothing to worry about, that you understand this is a little bit unusual, and that you're there to have a good time, not to make anybody uncomfortable. At any point in time, if she wants to go because she hates you, because she doesn't like your haircut, because she has a boyfriend, or because she's too socially awkward to talk to strangers, that's fair enough, she can go. But by dropping what I call a statement of empathy like that in the conversation, you are at least going to reassure her about the fact that you understand and acknowledge that what you're doing is a little bit unusual and that there might be a little bit of awkwardness. I'm making a point to mention this because especially in Asian countries, like you saw in the video, people are not used to do that. It's a little bit of a culture shock. So most of the time when you approach women here, you're gonna need to do something like that. But rest assured, I've done it a bunch of times in the West, and the same happens all the time. When a girl is in her studies or she's focused on whatever and she doesn't expect somebody to talk to her, she's gonna be out of it a little bit, and you're gonna have to bring her back in it with this statement of empathy. It's very simple. Hey, I hope I don't make you shy. I notice you're a little bit uncomfortable. I'm going to take a step back. I know this is a little bit unusual. When you do this, you try to have some fun with it. Really, we are there to show that we are a friendly person just trying to start a conversation. Now, of course, we are not gonna keep the conversation friendly. The goal is to get to know this girl you're talking to see if she's receptive to you, but also if you like her. A mistake that a lot of guys make is that they go up to a girl and they just make small talk for the sake of making small talk, and it becomes very friendly. Instead of doing that, it's better for you and for the girl, for that matter, if she likes you, that you try to screen her a little bit, that you try to qualify her a little bit. In simple terms, it just means that you're going to ask her questions. Yes, it's going to sound like small talk, but those questions are going to be there for you to get to know her better. And the sub-communication here is that I am asking you questions as a man who goes up to you to figure out if you're the kind of woman that I like. It's very far away from the mindset of I am making conversation with you so that you like me back. This is really the mindset we're gonna try to stay away from. Your mindset from now on is I am making conversation with you and I am asking you questions to get to know you for the purpose of figuring out whether I like you, I like what I see, and whether we are compatible. This is way more powerful than playing pick-up artist games to get girls to chase you. But one other thing that you're gonna need there, or else it's not gonna work at all, is to let the girls know why she should like you. Because she's not gonna care that you're screening her to see if she's interesting if she does not like you to begin with. So it's a big topic, more on that in another video. But for now, keep in mind that it's about the way you carry yourself and the way you present yourself in your physical appearance and your behavior, and about what you say about you, because she's gonna see what you show her, you, the way you behave and the way you look, and she's going to know details about your life with what you say. So, of course, pay attention to the way you look and pay attention when you go through this small talk to let her know what's interesting about you. I met so many guys who are super fucking interesting. I coached so many, I think pretty much like 95% of all the guys I coached, they are super cool, super interesting guys. They travel, they have a lot of money, they do a lot of things, and they never let the girls know. Last guy I worked with would go up to girls and he would be like, yeah, you know, I travel a lot and for work I do stuff. The guy has his own business. He's living in Dubai. Why doesn't he let the girl know? Why don't you let girls know what's so interesting about you? You should do that. It's super efficient. The best way to share what's so interesting about you, the best way to demonstrate that you have this high value is to ask the girl questions. And if she's curious to get to know you more, she's going to ask you questions back. And then you drop what's so interesting about you. I think you can see a little bit of that in the infield footage that I put at the beginning of this video when I'm talking about law school. I think. So far, towards this girl that you just met, you are a cool guy who presents himself well, who makes her comfortable, and who has things going on for him that are interesting. At that point, if she's still there and she enjoys this conversation, all that you need to do is to keep it going while being chill and sharing a few jokes here and there. After a while, you take her contact and you tell her that you're going to send her a text to set a meetup. It's not always possible, sometimes she's in a rush, But overall, that's the structure you want to follow. And the things I mentioned in this video are the things that you must do if you want a good chance to see her again. Keep in mind that stuff like that is very important because especially in Asian countries, girls being a little bit more reserved won't give you immediate feedback. A lot of girls here, they are going to react in a way that's polite, even if they are not interested. In the West, we don't have this problem, and personally, I prefer a harsh rejection rather than a fake, polite interest, but it is what it is. So in Asia and in Thailand, for instance, you won't have this feedback when you do something good or when you do something wrong. So you have to know what you're doing. By the way, if you want to dig deeper in the proper structure that you should follow when you meet girls, I'm gonna put a bunch of free resources right below this video. Either way, that's pretty much everything for today. If you liked the video, consider leaving a like, subscribing, and tell me what you thought about it in the comments below. I will see you guys next time.